Hello, everybody, and compliments of the season. My name is Nia Dioshun. I'm a money management coach, and this is my channel. Welcome to the Milestones of Financial Freedom. This is the channel where I take you from wherever you are in your financial journey all the way to financial freedom. Now, financial freedom means different things to different people, but I will do it one tip at a time, one step at a time, one milestone at a time until you reach your stop. All right. Today I want to do something to help you enjoy Christmas a little bit better than you've been doing before without waking up in January with financial regrets. Many people do that. I have done it before. For many people, Christmas is beautiful. But when January comes with not just with cold weather or but our bank account somehow becomes colder even at that time. But it doesn't have to be that way. So let's talk about smart holiday spending and how you can make your December joyful without stressing yourself in the new year. A friend once told me, he said during one particular Christmas, he gave so much. Giving is good, all right? But he gave so much. He bought food, he bought gifts, he bought decoration, the works, he did everything. But when January came, that was when his eyes actually opened. He said his balance was so low. It was so low, it's as if it needed resurrection. All right, we laughed. But he said something very important. He said, Christmas blessed me, but January humbled me. And I don't want that same thing to happen to people. This thing happens to everybody, to most people anyway, every year. But it shouldn't be like that. So I just want to give you a few points on what you can do this Christmas. Yes, you've already started spending for Christmas, but you can still make adjustments. All right? I'll give you 4 points. Number 1 point is that you need to set a spending limit. You set a limit that this Christmas, this is how much I'm going to spend. You understand? The first key to enjoying Christmas without regret is just setting that limit before you even start spending anything. You understand? Setting a spending limit is not punishment. You understand? It's actually protection. You're not protecting yourself now. You're protecting yourself now and in January. You understand? Your budget will tell you, or when you have your budget is tell you is this is what I can do joyfully without stressing myself later. You understand? So you've already picked that limit. This is the limit. Don't go beyond it. You understand? If you are already in deep financial issues, you set your budget low. If you have money to spend, you can set the budget high. But either you have money or not, set a budget. This is how much we're going to spend this time. Now, when you go from there, you now break that budget. You break it into different categories. Normally, these are the normal things that we spend money on during Christmas. For the food, which is always there, food and drinks, we'll put them together. The gifts, the travel, or some people have to do some traveling. Some people go to events during Christmas. You understand? So you put the events, and then don't forget the most important one, miscellaneous, because stuff happens during Christmas, stuff that you didn't plan for, they just come up, or something that you forgot just came up and stuff like that. So get set for that one. And once you've set that limit, stick to it. If you don't stick to the limit, you're just cheating yourself and you are joking with the whole thing. All right. So that's point number 1. Point number 2: make a list. Make a gift list. Who do you want to spend? Who do you want to give a gift to? If you have to. You understand? Who are you giving a gift to? How many people? What are they? And how much are you going to spend on each person? You understand? When people don't make gifts, they are gift lists. You understand? You have lots of gifts and you have lots of lists, but you don't make a specific gift list. You will overspend. You understand? Because sometimes you just get into one shop and say, oh, this person will like this one, that one person will like that one. Is you actually go into that shop to buy a gift for that person? You understand? You don't want to do that. Who are you buying the gift for? And what's the maximum you are spending on each person? You understand? It is simple, it is clear, it is stress-free. Once you've done that, you are okay. Impulse buying is the enemy of financial peace. If you just buy on impulse, believe me, there is not enough money to buy everything you want to buy. You understand? So just set the limits, and stick to it. Point number 3, avoid the holiday spending traps. There are lots of traps that have been set out for people out there, especially during this time. Once you have your Thanksgiving, you have whatever, after Thanksgiving is just Christmas anyway. People start buying stuff for Christmas from October onwards. Some people start buying theirs from July. You understand? But some people start early, but some others they stay till late. Now, there is the emotional pressure. That's the trap number 1. When you start buying emotionally, you're not buying intentionally. You're not competing with anyone. If you are competing with someone, you're going to buy stuff that you don't need. You understand? The children that you're buying stuff for, these children, they need your presence more than your presence, which can cause you pressure when you buy them emotionally. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, that's number 1. When you put emotional pressure on yourself, that's trap number 1. Don't fall into it. Trap number 2 is the buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later usually looks good. You understand? Because this is like Christmas debt that is dressed like an angel. Avoid it, because you've spent the money now. You're going to have to be paying for it for the next 4 months. What kind of good is that? That has actually reduced your cash flow for the next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. You understand? What kind of celebration is that? And believe me, if you are doing that, when you are in debt during Christmas, your mind will be on what you're going to pay in January, what you're going to pay in February, what you're going to pay in March. I want you to enjoy your Christmas, not just endure it. You catch my drift? Okay, let's move on. Trap number 3. Trap number 3 is the last minute shop that some people try to do. When you shop in a rush, you're going to overspend. You understand? So don't go and shop in a rush. Write down your list, or maybe just start early. You understand? Don't allow panic to make decisions for you. You're panicking. Oh, I have to buy it, I have to buy this one. You will overspend. You understand? So don't overspend. Set the limit. All right? Don't buy on emotions. Point number 4. Once you've set that limit, you've set everything. Now, and I said you should put what you're going to buy into different categories. Now, I normally use three categories. The category of gifts, food and entertainment, and every other thing I put under miscellaneous. And those 3. Now, how much am I going to spend on gifts? If I know the people I'm buying for, if I know how much I want to spend on them, that one is already fixed. Now, for the food and the entertainment, we should have been planning that one from the beginning of the year. You understand? So that one is fixed. The rest just goes into miscellaneous. You understand? So once I bought the gifts is finished. Once I bought the food is done. The rest goes into miscellaneous. Now, the thing is that once the money for gifts is finished, it's like you put them in 3 different envelopes: gift envelope, food and entertainment envelope, miscellaneous envelope. Once the money in one envelope is finished, stop spending. That's just it. You understand? Because if you continue spending, it's either you are spending in another category or you're overspending on your total Christmas budget. You understand? So just put them in this thing. Once the envelope is empty, stop spending. No guilt, no confusion, no surprises in January. This thing will bring you clarity and to give you control. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, before these points that I'm putting, before they can work, it has to be a joint thing with your spouse, and it's something that you need to tell the whole family that this year we are not spending whatever amount you spent last year if it was too much. Because of some issues that we have this year we're going to spend just this amount, and let everybody understand. Okay, don't carry the burden alone. Sit your family down and tell them that you want to enjoy Christmas and protect your January. And tell them, because many people don't really understand it, that January is the longest month of the year, because most people get paid before Christmas Day, which adds at least 7 extra days to the next payday, before the next payday, which makes January very, very long, almost like 40 days. You understand? Okay. If you tell your children, if you explain things to children, they will understand. They respond well when you explain things to them. Your spouse will appreciate the clarity, should appreciate the clarity, because you're doing this thing for the whole family. Everybody will feel empowered. They will feel that they are part of the decision. So make the decision. A wise conversation today will save you painful conversation in January. Okay, so let's check what our Christmas without regret plan is gonna be like. Set a spending plan, make a gift list, avoid all those emotional traps, use the envelope method, and talk to your family early. You okay? Christmas is supposed to bless you, not to break you. Christmas time is where most people take their break, short break, so to speak. They relax a little bit more than before. Be blessed. Enjoy the time. Don't just be enjoying it while you're thinking of January. You understand? Christmas is supposed to bless you. It's not supposed to break you. It should fill your house with joy, not with stuff bought on debt. You understand? Christmas January should always be welcomed with peace, not with pressure. All right. That's all I want to say for now. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it, leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I wish you a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for watching, and may your Christmas be joyful, intentional, and financially peaceful. Thank you. Bye.